So, hello everyone. My name is Ahmed. This particular video is all about the Quants batch that we are launching from 8th of July. And in this video, I'll be letting you know what we're gonna do, to improve your Quants rate. First of all, who can join this batch? First, those who are not able to score good marks in, Quants mocks. Second thing, your concept is not clear, right? And third and foremost, you are a repeater. And last year, what you faced, the questions were a little bit tough, right? If you want to practice that level sets of questions, right, so you can join this batch. The class is gonna start from 8th of July. There will be two faculty for this. One would be me and one would be Divyan Joshi. Both have secured 99.97 in quants, right? So there will be 3 days a week classes would be there, right? One would be on Monday, then one would be on Saturday, and one would be on Sunday. The price of the course gonna be 4,000 for the full course, right? And what will be included in the course? Let's talk about that, right? As you have seen last year, the quants paper was tough, right? And why it was tough? What was the reason behind that? Why most of the students faced it as a tough? Because the level of the question was much increased as compared to the previous kind paper, right? In level of question, what I mean to say that the questions were a little bit lengthy. Two, three concepts were mixed together in a single question, right? So that was making the question lengthy, right? Now, to get comfortable with that particular thing, you need to practice that level of such, right? That level of question. So, first of all, let's suppose we are starting with percentage. So, for percentage, there will be a concept class, or that would be 3 to 4 or 4 to 5 class, depending on the quantity what is being teach and how much syllabus is there in percentage. First concept class would be taken in which your example would be solved. After that, a sheet would be provided to you. In that sheet, it will be divided into three parts. First part will be having 90 question, 30 question, 30 question, right? Now, the level of the question will increase from 1 to 90. Then in this 30, the level of the question would be as far as in CAT, and this will be also difficult, right? This 60 question would be, I would count it as a difficult, right? In this 90 question, 10 to 20 would be of moderate type, rest will be difficult. Fine. So first the concept classes will be taken, then we'll provide you the sheet, right? Now, what would happen in the sheet, for example, let's suppose on Sunday, you are informed that the first 60 questions are being discussed, right? So what you mean to say that, you should try this 60 question and come to the class. Obviously, for example, when discussion will go on, we'll make sure that we hear your doubts and clear your doubts in all the 60 questions, right? So that would be done for each chapter, right? And obviously, seeing the time limit what we have, we'll try to cover two topics a week, right? What I mean to say that, for example, one will be from arithmetic, the other would be from algebra, right? For each topic, each chapter will be provided with 300 plus question for that. Now, coming back to the same thing, it would take around, I guess, August first week to cover major portions. What I mean by major portions, arithmetic, algebra, geometry. After that, we'll start with, modern maths and number system as well, right? But once we are done with this particular topic, right, we'll start with sectionals. Right. We'll provide you around 70 plus sectional, and all the sectional will be discussed live in the class. This batch will continue till November 24. Like before CAT, for example, if it's CAT is on November 27th, so it will be November 24, 25, it will be there, right? Now, talking about the 70 sectional, right? This sectional are designed by, some of our known friends who are passed on from IIT, or they are currently studying in IIT. Like we have let them know to design the paper in such a way that the level of the difficulty would be quite high, right? So this 70 sectional, one sectional paper would have 22 questions. That will be of mixture of all the concepts what we have learned, right? Obviously, this 22 question will be fully solved in the class by letting by explaining each and every question in that, right? So this would be there, 70 plus section. Other than that, For example, I suppose in others, we completed the syllabus, right? For example. So in September, we'll start the revision by sidewise. This time the concept classes will be a little bit fast. For example, before it took us 3 classes for a concept, right? So this time we'll be doing that in only one class. That I'll count it as a revision, right? And in this time, we'll provide you again 60 questions from the chapter. This 60 question will be different from what previously you have solved the question, right? Fine. And a third revision would be in the month of October, right? Like last 2 weeks or starting 1 week of November, like that, right? And this only the concepts will be taken in the class. For example, just to get a revision sort of thing, right? Fine. This section will be continued till end, right? Now, other than that, 3 time revision would be considered right now. Coming to daily target, right? For example, let's suppose we completed in arithmetic percentage and in algebra we completed, this thing. What do we say? Quadratic equation, right? So while starting the next chapter, what we're gonna do, we're gonna provide some questions, mixing of questions from these two chapter on daily basis. For example, 10 question would be there, 5 would be from percentage, 5 would be from quadratic. Then again, for example, let's suppose we are done with arithmetic ratio proportion, and here we are done with function, right? Now this 10 question will also include function and ratio proportion, so that you will be in touch with that, right? Live, this 70 sectional in some section will be solved live as well, right? So, and yeah, coming to the classes and all, classes timing would be basically on Monday it would be late night, for example 11 p.m. On Saturday it would be around 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And on Sunday it would be 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. This time can be changed, right? That would be, you would be, we'll let you know before 2 days before itself what's gonna be on Sunday. But yes, the classes would be at this particular time. Let's suppose by some reason you are not able to attend the live class, right? So, for example, you are not able to attend, the recording would be provided for the same, right? Your individual doubts will be solved one to one for everyone, even if you have, queries in the sheet, what was discussed, you again having any query in that, right? So that will be again taken and you can ask any of the mentor during that, right? One more thing, the classes will be held in Zoom and it will be interactive one, right? What I mean is, say, for example, even if the branch is teaching, right? Or even if I am teaching, right? You are able to ask us in the class, sir, I have this query, can you just sort it out? I'm not able to understand this concept, can you explain that again, right? So it's like that. And yes, batch is gonna be 30 students or 25 to 30, I would say, not more than that, right? In this particular quant and this particular, what do we say, course is just designed only for quant. Right, in which every topic will be covered. We'll provide in 70 plus sectional, then individual questions and all. Me and Divyansh, we have prepared a set of questions in the sheet as well, just to make you comfortable with the particular topic, right? So if you are not able to score well in quants, you have still you have the fear because the time what is left with you is less than 5 months, right? So obviously, if you still have the fear with the quants, so you can join this particular course, right? So for enrolling, what you have to do, just message on this number, like WhatsApp on this number 9205408749, right? And get yourself registered. Right. The classes would start from 8th of July. The first class will be on 8th July. Right? This is all about this. If you have any queries, you can DM on this particular number and you can get it sorted out. Fine. This is all about this particular course. So if you are looking for a change in quants, if you want to improve much more in quants, if you want to reduce the fear that is usually in the student regarding quants, you feel free to join this batch. That's all for this, right? And obviously the classes will start from 8th of July.